the local fighters. That's kind of what I started when I started doing this about 11 years ago, working with the local fighters. Now, I wasn't jumping right for the big names, the UFC fighters. I've interviewed a lot of them,
Yep.
but like Chris Weidman, Ed Ruth, Bellator fighters, I interview them all, but I love talking to the local guys. Those are the guys.
They're the hungry guys.
Yeah, they're hungry. They're fighting for free. This is amateur fighting. And then to see them progress and become, like I remember watching Sergio Pettis and Anthony Pettis as amateurs and young pros to make into now the big stage in the UFC. And here we're seeing some of these young guys and women fighting. Perfect example, Alexandria Ballou fight on Bellator recently.
Yep.
She fought
Talked
here.
to her last week, actually.
Yeah, she fought here twice. Then fighting in Bellator as an MMA debut for professional level.
Yeah, she made a beautiful debut, that's for sure.
Yeah, big TKO in the third round.
Yeah, she just signed a management contract too, so she's moving up. I congratulate her. Really nice girl.
Yeah, congratulations to the alumni. And there's a few other guys. David Tuduska, who went pro.
Yep.
We had Rob Best, who went pro.
You got Chris Desanel,
Yep.
Showbiz.
A lot of guys are moving pro.
And they're guys that want it. I mean, there can be fighters that are a dime a dozen, but then you get the guys that really, really, really want it, and they shine above the other guys that are just kind of like I call it the foundation. Then you get the guys that are building the houses.
Andrew Geisler's already in the cage. Kreaton Crouse is about to enter. One of the young ladies from Night Moves is walking in with the number 1 to introduce us to round number 1.
Introduction. Before we go any further, I got to say hi to a couple people. I promised I'd say hi. My girlfriend's kids, Addison, Jordan, Johnny Mayonnaise.
Johnny Mayonnaise, I like that name.
I'll tell you a story after, but Johnny Mayonnaise. He's 5 years old. Kid's an amazing. He's going to be a martial artist, that's for sure. And we got little Lily, and then my daughter, Sage, my girlfriend, Sam. They're the reason why I do this. So.
And we're going to throw up to the ring announcer, Mike Falvo, for the official introduction.
This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in our lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing American Kempo, out of Gloversville, New York. He is Kreaton the Beast Crouse. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, representing Evolution Grappling Academy from Beacon, New York. Gunshot, Andrew Geisler. And controlling the action at the sound of the bell is Mr. Alexius Phoenix.
As you heard the ring announcer Mike Falvo say, the third man in the cage, is Alexius Phoenix, one of the best referees in New York State.
Been around for a long time.
Yes, he has. Probably more than 1,000 refereed matches.
Easily.
And here we go.
Way more than Nels Larson.
Yeah, mini Nels Larson or big Nels Larson?
Big Nels Larson.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, rush right in there.
Geisler right away with that right. Great execution. Excellent accuracy.
There's that power.
Right into the corner right in front of us. Geisler with a good takedown. Kreaton Crouse is trying to defend as he's trying to tie him up.
Oops, stacking him in front of us.
Good pressure by Geisler. Crouse hangs on.
He wants to throw an overhook on that right side, but he's holding the head instead.
Crouse looks like he's looking for a sweep to get to the side. Not much room right here by Geisler pushing forward.
Controlling the head.
Geisler showing his strength and technique, and some big, heavy left strikes right there to the head of Crouse.
Working a half guard. Oh,
you know,
Looking to
Crouse
take
did a
his
good
back
job
right
trying
here.
to get around, but Geisler did a great job in the transition.
he's flattening him out. That ain't good.
Trying to escape his head. An excellent position for Geisler, and Geisler's unloading.
He's out.
Oh
He's
my
out.
God! Wow. Wow, and Alexis Finas calls a stop to that, as you must protect yourself at all times. And Geisler gives a big old backflip to end that. Wow, Geisler just unloaded.
My professional opinion, I think he knocked him out and then woke him up and knocked him out. And
I
woke him up.
think so, 100% too, because you can see he was a little lifeless there for a moment as Geisler just unloaded the tank on him. Wow,
There were some hard
impressive.
punches. I
And
felt
here
that
we are as
from
the
him.
replay, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see him, he's out to the side before he took the transition, as he's landing some big shots right there.
Yep.
And here
Got
we
that
are,
arm
right
trap.
before he tries to roll through.
Works and takes his back. Gets ready to
Geisler
flatten
did a
him out
great
here,
job
gets his hips-
keeping the hips up.
hipped it.
Pops the head and just
Good
goes to
stuff
work,
going
wasting
down.
no time. Shot. He wasn't moving. You're not
No.
protecting yourself. You have
You're
to
not
protect
moving.
yourself.
You're not trying to advance your position. You're just laying
You
there.
can hold
Don't
your
work.
hand there and try and protect your head, but you got to get up. You got to move. You got to do something.
Yep.
Protect yourself at all times.
Especially when you're
getting
fighting
up.
a game opponent like that.
100%. And up to Mike Falva.
Phoenix calls a stop to the fight after 1 minute 4 seconds into the first round. For your winner by TKO out of the blue corner, Gunshot Andrew Geisler.
Gunshot is definitely an appropriate name, as